Today's topic, I'm going to read to you guys a Facebook post I stumbled on.
Yeah.
And it's like part of this group. Okay, the name of the group is funny. I only joined it because I laugh at the things they post. But it's essentially like men overestimate how valuable they are. That's the name of the group. I'm not kidding you not. So I had to click.
Man over.
I'm not making this up. That's literally the name.
It's going to be good.
No, it's actually even snarkier. It's like men are confused about their market value. Something like that. I kid you not. So you know I joined it, right? It's got like 10,000 members. You know I'm going to join this, okay?
Okay.
So, but there is one post that I thought was interesting. And it said,
ahead.
"Hi all. The other day, my boyfriend told me that he isn't happy with my current weight and that he's struggling to be attracted to me. He said it nicely and didn't mean to hurt my feelings, but it really sucked to hear. I told my friends and they completely freaked out and told me to leave him. Do you guys agree? I love him so much, but I will be honest and say that I am terrified that no one would ever love me again if we broke up. What should I do? I'm trying to lose weight, but I really struggle." So there's two parts. There's what she said, and then there's the reaction of the comments below and what their advice was. This is a tough one, but I personally could never be with someone who sees my weight as a deciding factor in whether or not they're attracted to me. What if you stay together long term and you get pregnant? Would he end up cheating? What?
See, main pull our main show.
What?
What the f does that have to do with anything?
I'm going to read to you guys another one.
Yo.
I'm sorry, but I might hit him with I was hoping your member might get bigger. True or not, that is not okay to say to the woman you love. Really?
Sure.
Really? That's what we're doing? We're getting petty like this?
Get the f out of here. Take everything you own and get the f out.
You deserve to be loved in your current body in whatever version it evolves to from here. Yeah, love has nothing to do with physical attraction. Those are two separate things. You can be physically attracted to someone you love, and you can be not physically attracted to someone you love. But I think most of us want a relationship where we're physically attracted to our partner. Sit down and talk. He sounds immature.
He sounds immature.
Do people not realize how hard it is to go to someone you love and to tell them something that difficult? Do you not know how much you feel like garbage trying to say it? But it is the truth, and it doesn't change the fact it's hard. I guarantee this guy went through a lot of difficulty to say this stuff. That's why he was so nice about it, because he was trying to find the easiest way to tell you without hurting you as much. But he knows it's going to hurt anyways. So I'd tell him to f*** off. If he's the one and you were expected to spend your entire life together, then did he expect you to stay exactly the same forever? I think there's a big difference between gaining 10, 20 pounds and gaining almost 100 pounds. Large difference.
Large difference. You're stupid for that one. You're stupid.
No.
We went over
But
this.
it's like even emotional needs. There's plenty of times where women are talking about the fact that their significant other, their husbands, don't do certain things for them that they used to do. Don't we talk about that? Oh, he doesn't take me out like he used to. Oh, he doesn't. And what do these women say? I'm not getting what I need, so I need to talk to him about it. Right? That's the exact same thing he did.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You know how YouTube treats us, okay?
Yeah.
So be sure to hit that like button because it helps us out with the algorithm.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Leave a little algorithm comment. Let's get it going. Let's get it
Say
popping.
what's up to the people.
If you like this sweater, we have it on our merchandise. I know a
Okay.
lot of you have been wanting to buy it.
Bang.
So go check the merchandise in the description below. Patreon for the podcast. Let's go. Let's get it. I see that 50% of you are watching but not subscribed. Hit that bell button. Make sure you don't miss any of our daily videos.
Ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling. Shing-a-ling.
Ding, ding, dong.
Demonetized.
Ding, a ding, a ding, ding, dong.
Hey.
Ding, ding, dong. Ring-a-ling-a-ding, ding, dong.
Shamalanga ding dong. Okay.
Whatever that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan ding dong.
Get the fuck out of here.
So-
Take your water,
leave
your
your
microphone, your camera, right? Get the fuck out of here. You being attracted by someone else or someone being attracted by someone else is not something that they necessarily control. Okay? He's being really honest with you about the situation. Does it feel shitty to hear? Absolutely. You might be struggling with losing weight. It's hard to lose weight. Okay? It is. To certain people, it's very hard to lose weight. You can gain weight for different type of reason because you could gain weight because you hormones. You could gain weight because of what you eat. You can gain weight because of the pill. Yeah, that pill can get me. So it's like it's crazy to hear. It's up and it's gonna hurt your feelings. In a couple, you're supposed to communicate, and that was what he did. And he said it nicely. You said it yourself. He said it nicely. So you know he didn't say that to hurt you. He said that because that is the that's what he feels. In a healthy couple, you should be talking about those things, and you should be talking about what you feel, whether you feel attracted or not. And it happens. In the course of time, it can happen. It can definitely happen. So, ladies, sometimes the worst people you should ask advice to is your friends. Shut the fuck up. I got a problem with women, or like talking about your relationship. If you got a problem with your relationship, you should talk to your partner about that. Don't talk to everybody.
Why is it a bad idea to go to your friends?
It's a bad idea because it's one-sided, and you're only gonna talk about the bad side of things. So what happened is that when you come to us, your friends, okay, and you shit about your significant other, and you stay there, the only thing we remember is you talking shit. We don't have the good things. We just hear you talking shit. So we ponder on the, why are you still there? Why are you still suffering this? And you said that previously. Whenever you tell a story, you always set it up as you being the hero. You being the, you know what I mean?
The good person.
The good person.
And keep in mind, all the comments below are immediately like, leave them. They only have that little bit of information, and their first reaction is kill the relationship. Doesn't that strike you as odd that you're operating off such limited information and you think this thing should end, that you should quit?
And the bad incident is not necessarily on his part, it's not necessarily on her part, it's just a thing that happened. You see, whenever there's something that happened in a couple, sometimes it's not the fault of neither. It's not the fault of someone. It's just things that are happening. But he was decent enough to talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just up that the man that you with don't know how you feel about shit.
Well, we don't know that he doesn't know. He might know. She might have told him. She's just still looking for counsel.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Fine, fair, cool. At the end of the day, all those people that you consult are not going to live with the consequences of your of what you're going to choose to do. So that's why you should talk to him.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? He didn't come to you with an ultimatum. He didn't come to you saying, I'm going to leave you if you don't do this. What he is saying, however, is there's a difficulty within this relationship dynamic that's making it hard for me to feel the way I felt about you before. Physically, at least. And the only way to remedy that is to have that conversation. So in reality, he was just honest and forthcoming. And that's all you can really hope for in a relationship. It strikes me as odd that you would think that these things are immutable. You met him one way. If he gained 900 pounds, would you still feel? And to be fair, I went and actually looked at her pictures. She gained a substantial amount of weight. I'm not talking about 20 or 30 pounds. I'm talking 60, 80 pounds. So I could understand why somebody would feel that way. I could understand. It's important. If you get in a business partnership with somebody and they promise to do this, X, Y, Z, and then all of a sudden they stop doing all the things that they said that they were going to do, it's important to talk to them and be like, hey, you're not pulling your weight. This is a problem for this dynamic. I don't see how this is any different, is it? It's not threatening the person. It's not saying, if you don't do, it's not that. It's like, hey, this is hard for me. Now, on the flip side, I can understand why she is hurt by this. And you know, when you are substantially overweight, I can understand that with your self-esteem. And one line that stuck out to me, she said, I'm afraid that no one will ever love me again.
I can understand that.
But you also have to acknowledge that that's something that you have inside you in regards to your self-esteem. That's not his fault. That's not nobody else's fault. That's your feelings towards yourself. You know, and however you've lived life. So that's something that you need to address personally. It's not because he's going to stay with you regardless of your weight that that issue is going to go away. When I looked at this, it just struck me as a little bit odd that everyone's like, this man's the devil. He's going to just drop you and things. No, he's just expressing to you how difficult it is. There's people who are in relationships where someone becomes disabled, all right? Or someone gets a deadly disease. And you see them try to make it work for years and years and years, but eventually it still breaks apart. I know someone like that personally. It was hard for them to reconcile the fact that they couldn't be physically involved with their partner ever again and try to maintain it. And eventually they had to have a mutual parting because the girl recognized it was killing him, and he also recognized that. We have our wants and needs in a relationship, right? And sometimes if those things are met, it could really hurt us long term. You know, like your life is a huge proponent for how successful your relationship is likely to be. If you have a terrible one, the odds of you sticking it out are statistically way lower. I don't know. To me, I remember reading this and I sympathize with the girl because I understand why she felt bad.
Yeah.
But what other alternative is there? Yeet that man baby out of your life. My partner has loved me through mental illness, weight gain, meds, etc. Don't settle for anything less. Yes. This man didn't say he stopped loving her. He said he's struggling with still being attracted to her, and she's been in this state for a long time. Yeah, if you get a mental illness, I hope your partner would intimate to you how they're feeling about the whole scenario without trying to give you an ultimatum. To me, this is crazy, bro.
The last thing I'd like to say about this, and I would like to add, is really this. You see why we don't open up for shit? You see what the happens when we open up? You see what happened?
In a respectful and
in a respectful manner. You see what happened when we open up and we decide to shut up?
Yes.
It's like he opened up and this shit's about to backfire because of her friends. You see why we shut the up? I'm done.
We're all entitled to love, but we're not all entitled to be found attractive by people.
And by everybody.
Same way, we're entitled to our rights. Doesn't mean that everyone has to like and respect us. Sometimes you're a dislikable person, and sometimes you're physically unattractive. Yeah, that's the truth. Body positivity is about you loving yourself. Doesn't mean I got to go out of my way to love you the way you are. I'm not going to tell you anything, but within the confines of a relationship where you're saying we're monogamous and we have all these needs for each other and we're going to, it makes sense to me that you talk to your partner when you're not happy with something. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing it. Am I missing it?
I don't know, bro.
Am I missing it?
Maybe we are.
Maybe we are.
Maybe we are.
Maybe
it's a
we
possibility.
Are. Maybe we're not reasonable enough.
But the thing that happened, maybe we're immature.
Yeah.
But the thing that happened
maybe
is
you're a man baby. I need to yeet you out of my life. She said, yeet that man baby out of my life, girl. These people bugging, yo.
It is what it is, okay? This is a perfect example of why we don't open up, because that can backfire. You see this? Exactly.
How many women do you know who've left a man because he lost all his money?
Plenty, man. Plenty, man.
And if you want to leave a man, because he doesn't have, I'm not going to get mad at you. You know what I mean? Till death do us part, or till you get broke, whatever. It's all good. I get it. You want to leave a man because he no longer is able to provide financial stability? Great. Maybe you're not able to provide sexual stability.
It's not that. It's just, no. I wouldn't say she can. Actually, she could provide. It's just, it doesn't do it for him. It doesn't mean that she cannot put up. She cannot put out. But it doesn't provide it for him. At the end of the day, maybe we're wrong.
Right. And the same guy, the poor guy, can provide you with some Burger King, but it doesn't provide you for your fancy wants and needs.
Fair.
Okay. So it is very similar.
Fair.
If you come into this and you're saying, I need this, you're not delivering, I'm going to leave. What's wrong with the opposite? Now, he didn't even say he was going to leave.
No, he didn't.
He just said, I'm displeased with the current situation.
And if we're wrong, because we might be immature, we might be all of that. We might be, we might.
Yeah, whatever, man, baby.
Yeets. We might be, we might be petty. We might be all of that, all of the above. If so, tell us why. Don't be like, you're wrong. That's dumb. That's dumb shit. And that does not further the conversation. But go ahead. We might be wrong. But from what I see it,